Here we go. You hear now? We're live, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in on the Wrestling Rundown. I'm Steven Maz, alongside my co-host, the man himself, Cherno, baby. How we doing, brother?
I'm doing good, bro. What's
Yeah,
happening, fellas?
doing good, doing good. Another week in wrestling. Just had Saturday night's main event. It was, I wouldn't say underwhelming, but it was all right. It wasn't. We kind of expected it was going to be a decent PLE, somewhat.
Yeah, but it's like they don't really do anything too big on these events. So
Yeah,
it's like
not that crazy. Raw, on the other hand,
was pretty
Raw
good.
was really I really enjoyed Raw actually.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a recap of that, what happened last night. Trying to see what's going on for SmackDown on Friday. We'll give a little updates on those as well. And John Cena, they announced that John Cena is gonna be doing a tournament for his final opponent. We'll give our thoughts on if we like it or not, who do we think is gonna be in it and winning, things like that. So let's get right into Saturday night's main event. We're live until 4:30. Sorry for the little late delay here. Cherno, what match you want to talk first? You want to do the order of how it was?
Yeah, we could just do the order
So,
because it all plays the main event. Just we could just transition into
all right.
happened.
So, Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre. Did we both say we thought
Yes.
Drew was going to win?
Drew was good. You said Cody's gonna win, but
Oh, I did.
You ended up coming to my side and saying Drew was gonna win.
Yeah, I know why I
because
joined
you
your
were
side.
hopeful. Because you were hopeful.
No, yeah, I freaking took the bait. Cody Rhodes will never lose ever, ever. Maybe WrestleMania, which is another few months away. Not even few, like 6 months away. I am really getting tired of it. I liked. Now, did I like how he won? Kinda, because we were talking earlier. It builds up a different side of Cody Rhodes. Like he cheated in a way.
Yeah.
If you want to explain to the audience how you feel and how he won.
I like the match. I just don't like the winner, but I'm just like the way he won with the title belt and stuff like that. I think hopefully that they do one more. There's a big stipulation blow off of the feud, basically with Drew and Cody, and Drew possibly wins because I still think Randy still plays a role in this, even though we haven't seen him on TV for weeks. I think Randy plays a role in this feud, and hopefully Drew gets that big win because I'm gonna keep reiterating this. I don't want Cody to be champion heading into WrestleMania.
I agree.
He doesn't need to be.
He doesn't need to be either. He could be one of those guys that are one of the top guys in the similar to what they're going to do probably with Brock Lesnar. One of those top guys that doesn't need to fight for the belt. That could still be in a top match.
Yeah, because his name is big enough now where he could just have a feud, and that's going to be a main event feud.
And the match was great. Like we both knew it was going to be a good match. It was the best match probably in ring. No, actually, no, it was second. I think it was second best. But I am just sick of the Drew McIntyre slander of him not getting anything. And Triple H knows this. It's not like he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Like everyone wants. He is such a good heel. Probably the best heel in the game right now. Yeah, I would say that. Besides Gunther. And Gunther's been here for a while.
I think he's the best heel.
I think he's the best heel right now. Between mic skills, between in-ring, character, he's great. I don't know how. The only way this would make it up is if he goes really far in that tournament, maybe.
I don't think
a chance.
I don't think he's going to be in the tournament. I think he runs it back with Cody again.
How many times have we seen this though?
I think they're going to do that big blow-off match between him and Cody because Drew, what he's going to do, he's going to bust into SmackDown and just turn up and just basically say, I was screwed again out the title and stuff like that. And he probably has to earn his way back to the title. And probably that big blow-off feud with him and Cody.
I don't like this, Cherno. I'm not. I don't know what's going on with the King of Kings over here. He's not being the king for me. He has been pretty disappointing. In the like, there's some times where it's really good. He just can't overall, like, do well, like, with everyone consistently. And it sounds hard, but I don't think it's that hard.
I give Triple H grace here because he has to do a show every single week.
I know.
There's going to be duds. You're gonna have your ebbs and flows with characters and stuff like that. It's part of the game. Even Triple H, he went through that when he was under Vince. But that's just the nature of the beast that comes with the game.
No, I agree, but
It's like
it's like who was more consistent, you think?
this year.
No, no, like I'm saying, like so far, Triple H has been here for a couple of years. He was doing fantastic. He was really doing well. And then 2025, it's been
Up and down.
up and down. And it's like there's times where, but it's not like up and down with a certain title. It's like up and down, like on the same person. Like he picked Jey Uso to win the Rumble. Everyone was upset about it. I was kind of fine with it. I didn't think it was that big of a deal because Jey Uso, like he was very due, and he's again, like we said this last week, one of the most over, if not the most over person in wrestling right now.
Mhm.
I was fine with him winning. I loved what they did with the Chamber. That Chamber match was great.
Yeah.
Cena, I loved when he turned heel. Then after when he beat Cody, the match was horrific.
Yeah.
That's what sucks. He probably had the best main event in his first year,
Which
was Cody and Roman.
that technically wasn't his first year because
Wasn't it though? Like his first, like he had like first
Because-
full control.
remember Vince had the allegations. He ended up getting the company for
Yeah, but he
a
got
little
in like in the middle of it. This
Yeah.
was the first time he could truly build.
Oh yeah, because also Vince came back later again, and then before 2024, that's when the allegations came out again, and then they just completely just removed Vince from the company.
And then he had
So
full,
2024.
I feel like that's when he fully had it.
Yeah.
Did great. And then the year after, just I like this year, it's just been up and down. Like the Cena run, wasn't the biggest fan of it. I like the promos. The promos are all great. There was never an issue with that. Just some of the matches and just like the results. I was fine with him losing to Cody at SummerSlam because they put on a banger.
Yeah.
I don't know why they couldn't do it the first time, but it's just getting stale. And I think he knows it. I wouldn't be shocked if they do a full reset pretty soon
Mhm.
on what they are going to do, which is always good. New is always good
Mhm.
because there's like we talk about this how there's so much depth
Yeah.
in wrestling right now compared to what it's been the last decade. There's so much depth. So hopefully something like that really happens. But yeah, I'm getting sick of the Drew McIntyre. I hope now if he gets another match like you think,
Mhm.
is he winning?
I hope. I'm still gonna ride this train. till
Would
the
it be
wheels fall
more
off.
unreal if Cody Rhodes beats? How many times have they fought this year? This would
They-
be the third time if they did it.
They did that the first time at WrestlePalooza. Second time was that impromptu match when Cody in a suit, and then this is the third one.
Yeah. So I don't know what we're doing here.
But that match was more of a disqualification.
No,
of
that
the
was
suit.
that doesn't count. I don't really
Yeah,
count that.
so
That
it-
was just a promo.
So it's the third match, technically the third
but I'm
match.
saying if it's the third match and Drew McIntyre
And-
loses at Survivor Series,
then basically you have, to be honest, to me, killed the Drew McIntyre character.
exactly. And Drew's he's so good. All right, let's move on before we talk about this for another 30 minutes. Next up, a match I really liked actually.
The squash.
I liked it though.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton.
It gave Tiffany an out.
That was
Oh.
good. I because Tiffany was hurt.
Yeah.
Hurt leg. And heel Cargill is a different breed.
Mhm.
She's a different gal.
I like it now because I think now this storyline has legs, and SmackDown needed a big time heel,
Mhm.
and Jade is that.
Big time heel. And we both agree she's definitely more comfortable as a heel than as a face.
Yeah,
She
she's
could
always
do a lot more. Like she's not phenomenal on the mic. So she could as a face, I think she'll be better as a heel.
Have you seen those pictures of her, like with the scar and her
Yes.
and they put the picture with Scar from Lion King?
But they do well with storytelling like that. I wouldn't be shocked if they did that on purpose.
Yeah,
Like-
because the one thing I always give Triple H is he's always good of telling story of the turn.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So I like what they're doing with Jade. I think she should have the title until Bianca comes back, and that could be your big time feud heading into WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. No, I
So-
do. I really hope that they start to give her more of a chance, which I think they will. I think
Mhm.
she will get the treatment of, I wouldn't be shocked if she had this title for a while, probably setting up more of a Bianca Belair type of feud with her.
Yeah.
Make Bianca Belair face again, which which
She has to be faces.
which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
So I think that that was a great squash match. Tiffany was the champ for way too long because she just had no competition. It wasn't really her fault. It was just to build no one else. And when Charlotte went to Raw and she's face now with Alexa Bliss.
And then she was just in this endless feud with Nia Jax.
Yeah. So now it's like a different type of field, hopefully. So
Yeah,
that's
she did have that match with Trish Stratus. I forgot that one.
exactly. That's how forgettable that was. Honestly, they had a good match though.
Yeah, they did. They did.
They had a good match. Trish Stratus is good.
Yeah, yeah.
Then for the IC title, which we both knew Dom was winning.
Yeah.
It was a good match though. Rusev, Dom, Penta. They're
That-
all three great wrestlers.
That match was hilarious because
Yeah, Dom was great in that
that
match.
bell spot.
Yes, yes. With Dominic Mysterio, he Rusev had him in the was the is it the camel clutch or something like that?
Accolade.
The accolade. That's what it is. The accolade.
But the move is called the camel clutch.
Yeah, but it is the accolade. And he thought that Penta tapped, but it was Dom ringing the bell. That was fantastic.
Yeah. Just
That's when they get creative, and Dom is so good with that. They're great with Dom. I hope they keep pushing him. They are pushing him more.
yeah,
and more, and
because
more with screen time.
we'll talk more about what they do.
What happened? Yeah, but I do really like what they're doing with Dom. I would like a title change hopefully soon, but because I think he is main event worthy, Dom.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see how they keep pushing him. But yeah, we both knew Rusev and Penta were going to win.
But yeah, we just talk about it with Dom later on because I just love Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, no, he's fantastic. And then the final match, which was probably the worst match, was CM Punk versus Jey Uso. Punk won, which was great. I'm happy I was wrong that Jey Uso wasn't going to win. This was fantastic. You thought Punk was going to win. You were right. This is what we needed. CM Punk to finally have the title. Great storytelling. He's a fantastic face. But that match, man.
The match was okay to me. I thought the last 5 minutes was because I was on the edge of my seat. I'm like, are they really about to pull the trigger with Jay? Are they about to make Jay win the match? Because there's certain instances during that last 5 minutes of the match. I'm like, oh, Jay's gonna win.
How many GTSs did Jay take?
I have no idea.
It was too many to count. Too many to count. And that's actually a topic I did want to discuss, which a lot of wrestling fans aren't liking, is the amount of finishers being kicked out.
Yeah.
It's different. 10, 12 years ago, you got hit with a finisher, you're done.
Mhm.
Maybe, unless you're Super Cena, you're not kicking out. Now everyone's Super Cena.
Mhm.
We've seen this countless times when Cody Rhodes would kick out of 5 finishers. Now Jey Uso's kicking out all these finishers.
Yeah.
So it gets to a point, and now sometimes it's good. I get it because, like, and if you're at the match, you're like, oh, it's over, and then it's not over. But now it's so predictable. Like if I saw when CM Punk gets hit with a super kick and then an Uso splash, I'm like, oh, he's gonna kick out
Mhm.
because it only happened once.
Yeah.
And it's like the fatigue of it now. The finisher fatigue is what I would like to call it.
To be honest, it's about the way the match is. If he hits the super kick and the Uso splash like 5-10 minutes into the match, I'm like, oh, okay, he's kicking out. But if they're like in the deep stretches of the match and he hits the finisher, okay, that's what I'm saying. The last 5 minutes, I was like on my edge of my seat. But even though they hit the finisher before that, but that's one of the reasons that's like more modern wrestling today, where everybody's just spamming finishers and
Mhm.
just kicking out of everything now, and that's just the way modern wrestling is. Hey, it's like, do I like it? No. But do I care? No.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me so much. I just wanted to see what your input on it. But yeah, so Punk is champ. Those were the results of Saturday night's main event. Now we shift to Raw, which was, I thought, really good. Good Raw.
Yeah.
ChatGPT is cooking on Raw. I'll tell you that. Punk came out, was talking about he wants to be a fighting champ.
Mentioning some names.
Mentioned AJ Styles, mentioned Dominic Mysterio, mentioned Sheamus,
Finn Balor.
JD McDonough.
Gave
JD
him
McDonough
some
got
love.
a shout.
Gave him some love.
I love JD McDonough and John Cena.
Mhm.
He was even mentioning. And then Logan Paul comes out, which
wait, before that, I want to acknowledge like what Pug did during his opening promo. The shot that he gave to Seth Rollins with the cash in when he was doing
yeah,
the
he did this-
helicopter.
the helicopter.
I was like,
great.
oh man, I
The
love
helicopter
Pug,
was fantastic. But yeah, then Logan Paul came out.
dude.
I loved it.
Michael Scott.
I was
Literally, no, please,
Like,
no.
I loved it. I'm a big Logan Paul guy.
Me too.
I think he's one of the best. He's right there with Dom and Drew and Gunther as the top heel in the game. He was fantastic. He came out saying like he wants a shot, blah blah blah. And Punk is great with Logan Paul, like exactly what you said. No, please, no, God, no.
It's like, dude, I'm just like, dude, this could be a WrestleMania main event right here. It's like, why now?
Yeah,
It's like, no.
but that's what happened. Sorry, I'm a little thirsty. That's what happened. And then Paul Heyman came out with Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed. Big fan of obviously both. We knew that was going to happen. And Logan Paul tried. So Punk was like, listen, you either stay and help me fight or you get out of here. Paul got out of there, got shoved by Braun Breaker. Dude, I thought Logan Paul like smacked the hell out of his head on that push. That looked pretty bad. That was almost dangerous.
Yeah, but I need a Braun Breaker and Logan Paul feud.
Yeah,
that's like your main event right there, WrestleMania.
And then Logan Paul gets pushed. Braun Breaker goes in, and Bronson Reed, they jump Punk, and Paul's like, and then Paul goes back. I was like, oh my goodness.
I'm like,
I've never seen this in my life.
I'm like Triple H is cooking.
He turned him in the baby face. I was like, baby face Logan Paul. And then Punk came out with a chair, helped Logan. I was like, oh my God. I was like, this is fantastic. And then, boy, were we fooled towards the main event. We'll jump through. We'll just keep this segment on. Then it heads over to Punk and Jey Uso in the locker room. And Jey Uso, I don't know why, but Jey Uso was like, oh, I'll help you, Punk, blah, 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 which I didn't like. Punk helped him. They had a 2-on-2 tag match. And it was, I didn't even know what was happening. It wasn't even like a DQ.
And a count out.
Yeah, they were just like murdering each other, which I really liked. And then they were killing Jey Uso. Punk came out with a chair and then hitting him, and then they came out of the ring and then they grabbed chairs.
I was like, smart heels. I love it.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever actually seen that in my life.
Yes.
Where they retaliated with chairs. And then Logan Paul came out. And Logan Paul puts up the brass knuckle. I'm like, this is it. This is baby face Logan Paul.
No, and the minute I saw him put in the brass knuckles, I was like, oh, he's gonna hit Punk.
Yeah, and then boom, rocks Punk right in the face, and tells Paul Heyman like what's up? Like I understand you. So now we don't know how long it is. They'll probably announce it soon. I bet you. He is part of the vision. Is he really? What do you think?
I think it's more for War Games side of things. Because
they had to scramble.
Yeah,
because of Rollins.
Yeah, and to be honest, it's just like he's a part timer, so he's not going to be there on a week to week basis. So it's like, do I want him on the vision? Would he be great in the vision? Yes, I think him and Paul Heyman can actually get heat for the group together.
Yeah.
That Paul and Paul connection. I love it. And maybe he could be a full-time member of the Vision, maybe, but I think it's more for War Games aspect of things.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be similar with the Cena thing where he's just gonna be there for a bit. I agree with you, but I do love that he is technically gonna be part of this. Are you upset that it's not someone else?
For part of the Vision? No, I'm not. But if I had it my way, I'll probably put like a younger talent who needs the rub,
like Austin Theory.
Austin Theory
is a perfect example. Like, hey, well, here's the thing: War Games is still 5-on-5.
It could be 4-on-4 if they want.
If they could do 4-on-4,
and I think that last spot's probably going to go into Brock.
I agree. Or they could get a younger dude in there as well, and do Brock. There's a chance,
but you would have to introduce him like during this span period. I'm just like,
but there's enough time
to introduce Austin Theory just into the shuffle. All like right now, like you think he's not gonna be lost in the shuffle?
I don't think so much until because this is how we got what a month.
No, it's November, and
It's late November though.
yes, at the end of the month. But it's like that means you have
We have what, 3 shows? 3 more shows. Next week's episode is probably gonna be what? Punk and them win. Punk, Jey Uso, and probably Sami Zayn, or probably
I don't think Sami's there. I think it's gonna be Punk, the Usos,
Jimmy
Usos. I think if Roman comes back,
and Roman
Roman, LA
versus
Knight,
them. Yeah, maybe LA
and then
Knight.
maybe you can have Cena do War Games.
I'm saying there's a lot of guys there.
Yeah, to take on the Vision, but that's just let's see what the chips fall. But I'm just like I think it's more gonna be 4-on-4 probably
Yeah,
because
maybe.
I don't want to introduce Theory and he's lost in the shuffle because you already have Logan Paul, so you have to establish him with his in the group, and then after that, Brock, Brock could just be an outlier. Brock, he's his own universe,
Yeah,
and I don't want to introduce Theory into that. He's gonna be lost in the shuffle. Maybe like after when the dust settles, after all this.
yeah, I agree. I get it. I do know what you mean. I just don't know what we just don't know what they're going to do. But I am really liking what they're doing with Logan Paul right now. This was big. We didn't know when he was going to come back. So that was good. Then we could talk, like we were talking before, with Dominic Mysterio and Rey Mysterio.
Yeah,
that was fantastic.
That was great.
And were they in San Diego? Yeah. And Dom was getting chants, man.
Yeah, he's not getting booed out the arena.
He's not getting booed anymore. They were like, how can we make him get booed if he fights Rey? And he was still getting those chants.
Yeah. No, but at the end he got the heat back because that line when Rey said, because he was disrespecting the luchadors and he started bringing up
Eddie Guerrero.
He's like, keep my father's name out your mouth. I was dying. I was like, oh my God, Dom is so great.
No, that was fantastic. That was really good.
And then after that, Dom started putting down everybody, all the luchadors, everybody else, and then that's when he started getting the heat. And then they was like asking Ray to beat up Dom at the end.
And did.
And that pop when that 619 was about to come on. New Mexico was a hot crowd.
Yeah, New Mexico was great. New Mexico is always a great crowd.
Yeah, and like I like you can build this up at Survivor Series War Games because it's in San Diego. Dominic
probably will.
Dominic versus Rey Mysterio. They're both from San Diego. San Diego is a San Diego match, so it's like, I agree. It's great. And I've been hearing some people that says it might be Rey's last match.
Really?
Yeah, because it's in his hometown against his son.
It could be his last match. It probably will be his last match.
Hey, let's see. Let's see what happens. It's like until I see Rey take off the mask and stuff like, because that's like a tradition of luchador. You take off the mask and then you pass it on to your competitor, and that's what I think Rey is gonna probably do when he decides to hang it up.
Dom's gonna throw it away. Dom's not gonna care at all. Yeah, no, I do really like that. We both love Rey Mysterio, and who doesn't like Rey Mysterio? He's great. I like, it's fine. Now, let's get into the Cena tournament. Do you like that they're doing this?
Yes, because it gives the build up for that big match, and I like they're gonna bring in guys from SmackDown, Raw, NXT, and people that don't even work here.
I think that's they did say that. I do like that they are starting to like, these matches are all going to be bangers. Like, it's a Rusev versus Priest.
Yes.
And then Shinsuke versus Sheamus.
Yep.
That's really good. I do really like that. But does that change John Cena? Is John Cena going to have another match before this?
I want him to, because
that's the only reason I don't like this tournament.
Yes, because I'm like, is going to be John just cutting promos? I think they probably want to save him for his last match, but I'm just like, dude, it's like we only got.
Cena's supposed to be at Survivor Series?
Yes, he's scheduled. He's scheduled for that.
So he's scheduled for
Boston,
MSG, Survivor Series, and then the final match.
Yes. That's his 4 dates. So it's just like,
he's got to fight in at least 2 of those.
Yeah. And I'm just like, maybe.
I wouldn't be shocked if Dom loses, if he's in the tournament, loses, and then challenges Cena.
But I think they're going to do more. But when are you going to do the match with Cena then, with him and Dom?
Survivor Series.
But that's him and Rey.
And who?
Rey Mysterio.
That's a saying. Or I don't know.
But I would love Dominic Mysterio versus John Cena, but it looks like they're going towards that Rey and Dom feud. trying to reignite that feud again for Survivor Series in San Diego.
You think Gunther's going to be in this gauntlet?
He probably is. But if I was Gunther, I would say I'm not going to be in a tournament. I want to face you one-on-one Survivor Series. Braun Breaker probably do the same thing too. Is like that's why I need Cena to wrestle before his final date.
Yeah, he has to. I agree. He's got to give me he's got to give me like a match or two before. That's that. I can't do promos unless he's in War Games, man.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I could see.
Mhm.
That's the only thing I could see is him being in War Games, and I don't know because there's a lot of baby faces right now.
Yeah.
But if Brock Lesnar is getting in the War Games, Cena for the storyline, Cena's got to get in there.
Mhm.
And Cena's going to pin Brock. Boom. Called it now.
That'd be great.
Cena's going to pin Brock.
But back to the tournament is like, I like what they're doing with the tournament though, because they're mixing it up with Raw and SmackDown guys. It's not just straight Raw guys versus Raw guys, SmackDown guys versus SmackDown guys. Even you're gonna see some NXT guys in the tournament.
Thank God.
Which do you have any names in the tournament?
Easily Obafembe.
Only one?
Well, him. Ricky Saints would be cool. Ethan Page would be cool. Joe Hendry, if we're counting Joe Hendry, he is an NXT guy. Joe Hendry would be cool.
He technically counts that he works for somewhere else.
Yeah, but I does he really, dude?
You forgot one more name, dude.
Oh, did I say Trick Williams?
No.
Yeah, Trick Williams.
Okay.
Yeah, Trick Williams. But all those guys are going to be in it. Probably going to be Joe Hendry and Obafembe.
I think Joe Hendry is more the guy that's going to probably be the one that's doesn't work here, probably like that.
So stupid. I hate when they do that.
And I think there's probably going to be like 2 or 3 NXT guys.
Who else do you think in the not going to be here type of
TNA guys? Because I don't think AAA guys fit this.
Oh, Matt Cardona. Get him in that thing. Just fight him. Don't even do the tournament. Like, I would love that.
Matt Cardona
at MSG.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna be more that and that pop he'll get. Matt Cardona, Nick Nemeth.
The things I would do for him. Yeah, I would love to use both their new theme songs.
The Hardys
theme songs. No, the Hardys don't pay in it.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Jeff Hardy would do it. He would do it, but I don't think.
I think they would go out their way to ask him to do it.
Yeah, I think if they're gonna pick anyone, they're gonna pick either Dolph Ziggler or Nick Nemeth or Matt Cardona or both.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think is gonna happen. Yeah,
I think Joe Hendry's definitely going to be in it.
Yes, I agree.
He's definitely going to be in
name.
It. He will appear, I believe.
How many? We also don't know how many tournaments they're like.
It's 16 men.
Okay, so you do know. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's 16.
Yeah, 8 matches, and then probably 16 spots. I think it's probably a majority Raw and SmackDown guys with a trickle there of NXT and who doesn't work here.
Around, we could do like 5 more minutes of the show. Let's do. We'll do. Let's.
No, I want to talk more about Raw.
Okay. Let's do Raw. Who we think should be in the gauntlet? And that's it.
I want to talk more about the women matches.
All right, talk about the women matches
and the tag team.
Oh, first of all, with the women, Becky Lynch.
That promo was great.
Was such a fantastic promo. Oh my God, I love some Becky Lynch, man. She is so freaking good on the mic.
Mm-hmm.
Like she is the best on the mic. All right, now you go. There you go. That's all I want.
I agree. I agree with you, Steve. Is for me, I think Becky might lose that title to Maxine. I think so. It's like because I think AJ Lee might cost her that title, and that just builds builds more. And that pop Maxine would get if she beats Becky Lynch is going to be insane.
Like the Chelsea Green pop.
Yeah, Maxine Dupree doesn't even need to have like a long reign. She drops it the next week to somebody. I don't care.
Probably will.
She probably will. But it's like that. That's the magic of wrestling. Is like you never know who beats you, and you can make moments for WWE crowds and for a moment for a wrestler. And I really think Maxine deserves that moment.
No, I agree. She definitely does.
And she's that really could, and I think Becky and AJ Lee could be a feud that doesn't even need the title.
No, it doesn't need the title at all. Don't need the title. That's it. That would be a great feud. And then what was the tag match?
You had, I think they're teasing more into War Games. You have the Kabuki Warriors versus Becky and Bailey and Lyra. I think which was a good match. I think, and then next week they're gonna do Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss versus the Kabuki Warriors for the titles.
And then there was Valkyra, Stephanie Valkyra. Didn't she fight?
Oh yeah, she fought with Nikki Bella versus
incoming Nikki Bella heel turn.
It's so obvious,
but no one wants it. She is the worst.
Let's be nice.
Top 3 worst wrestlers right now on the roster.
Top 3 worst?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Who are 3 worst
on entire women's roster?
Yeah.
B-Fab, Maxine Dupree.
I think Maxine Dupree's better than her.
I'm not gonna say all that. No,
she's horrible. She's the botched queen.
So is Maxine. Like,
yeah, but Maxine doesn't have decades of experience.
Yeah, but she's not top 3 worst. That
dude. All right, you did me too.
And then, to be honest, Nia Jax.
I think Nia Jax is a better wrestler than Nikki Bella.
She's just big, bro.
But she's a better wrestler.
Wrestler in what way? In what way?
Doesn't matter.
In what way?
Doesn't matter.
Let me know what way.
She great at power bombs.
Nia Jax does power bombs?
Yeah, somewhat. And her finishers are great too when she jumps on them.
You talking about the bonsai drop?
I love the bonsai drop.
Where she can
just destroy everyone.
You know, she had to like recalibrate, like basically like tone it down a little bit on the
move. Because she would kill him.
She almost, I remember that match against Lyra. She almost killed that girl in the Queen of the Ring tournament. And that woman, she's known for injuring people in the ring.
I know.
She's unsafe in the ring.
I still think that.
Even me, no. But Becky Lynch, she's top 5 though. I know Nikki Bella, she's top 5. I give you that. She's top 5. But top 3, I'm not gonna give it to her because I've seen some things with Nia Jax has done in the ring. I'd be like, God. And that triple threat match with her, Tiffany, and Jade Cargill, I'm like, oh my God.
Killing everyone.
It's like, come on, Steve. You got to be fair.
I don't know, dude. She's so bad.
The worst match I've seen of the year, a women's match, is her versus Becky Lynch. That's the worst match I've ever seen.
Yes. That's how bad you are. If you could have the worst match of the year with probably the best women's wrestler in the ring, or between her and Charlotte, that is just unreal.
They didn't have the chemistry, so
yeah, and like you can't even say that. Oh well, it's because she was gone for a while and all that stuff. Like Trish Stratus did it; they put on a banger. What the hell? Why can't it go the other way?
It happens, dude.
But
I think all this woman stuff is just setting up for the women's War Games match. And stuff like that. Because eventually all these storylines are gonna merge into War Games. So who you think is gonna be the side for each woman?
Rhea Ripley's got to be in there, right?
She broke her nose. I don't think she's gonna be there for a while.
Dude, but she could fight with the mask. We talked about this.
Yeah. I think Io Sky, she hasn't been on TV for 2 weeks now. I think she comes back and probably.
Well, Becky Lynch probably won't be in War Games.
Yeah.
So then it's going to be let's name them out. Asuka
for the heels. Asuka, Kabuki, and Asuka. What's the? Kairi Sane.
Kairi Sane's actually really good.
Yeah, and probably the Judgment Day. Raquel Rodriguez. Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Smoke Show.
Yeah, but maybe Becky joins in, but I'm like, depending on how fast they do the Nikki Bella heel turn, she could be on the heel side. Or if Bailey turns heel on Lyra, that can be one of those people.
Yeah.
And then on the babyface side, I got the tag team champs, Charlotte and Alexa, because I think that's why they came over to Raw now. Io. And then you got probably Lyra, maybe Bailey if she doesn't turn babyface.
Lyra and Bailey.
Or Stephanie. I forgot about Stephanie. Stephanie's definitely going to be
a she's going to be in there. They're going to have the title.
They need to have at least one champ on the card.
But if Nikki Bella turns heel, then they're going to do a one-on-one for the belt.
Maybe after War Games, probably. I don't know.
I don't know. It's getting a little too. There's too much. There's too many women in one story right now.
That's great for them because we've been complaining about this on the SmackDown side. There's not enough women on SmackDown. There's a lot of women on Raw.
I don't know. They got to split them up, dude. There's so many of them on Raw. All right. Got a couple minutes left. I want you to tell me who do you think's gonna be in this gauntlet?
The names? Um,
There's 16, right? So we already got 4.
Mhm.
Sheamus, Shinsuke, Rusev, and Priest.
mhm.
Now, if we go off of elimination, because there would be what? There would be freaking 12 people left. So then
16-man tournament?
how many people are in the tournament you said?
16.
Yeah, right? Isn't it 16? That's
Yeah.
what it's gonna be?
Mhm.
So yeah, it would be a 12. You were telling me like I was a psycho.
No, but there's 12 people. I thought you meant there's like
No.
after the eliminations.
No. There's 12 people left.
Mhm.
We both agree with Joe Hendry.
Mhm.
Okay, that's 5.
Mhm.
Let's go on some Raw here.
Mhm.
Bronson Reed getting in that gauntlet?
Probably. Braun Breaker.
Are they both getting in that gauntlet?
Who knows? Jey Uso.
I think Jey Uso, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Dom.
Dom.
Those are the
Gunther.
Raw guys.
Gunther.
Gunther.
That's 10.
That's 10. How many more SmackDown guys?
What about Finn Balor too? Is like Finn Balor.
Finn Balor. Yeah. So then, honestly, no way Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker get it.
I don't think so. I think probably Brunson gets it because I think Reed's gonna focus on the world heavyweight title.
Breaker, you mean?
Breaker.
Yeah. So then, yeah. Okay. We'll subtract Braun Breaker with Finn Balor. And then we go to SmackDown.
Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes definitely has to get there.
The Miz.
The Miz.
Solo, probably.
Solo. And that's how many?
And Aleister Black. That's 15.
That's no shot. That's happening.
All the guys that we named is probably half of them is not going to be in it.
Yeah.
Because it's like I wasn't expecting Shinsuke to be in the tournament. United Damian Priest and stuff like that. I was like, whoa. But I like it though. It's different.
I like it. They're going to be great matches.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't. Because if we think that, I think that Matt Cardona is going to be in this.
Yeah.
I think Matt Cardona and I think Obafemi are going to be in it. I think they're locks with Joe Hendry.
Mhm.
So then a bunch of those Raw guys we said aren't going to be in it. Probably Finn Balor. Maybe not Dom. If Dom's doing this storyline with Ray.
Yes, I don't think he's going to be in either. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's confusing.
Mhm.
Well, next week when we're on this show, we will know more on who's going to be where.
Yeah.
And SmackDown's announcing the next 4, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, that's sick. And then when do the matches start?
Next week, Monday.
Okay, that's good. I'm excited. I'm super excited.
Mhm.
I just hope, please have another match. That's all we need.
I hope so.
That's all we need. But yeah, I think we are going to get ready to wrap up this show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on the Wrestling Rundown. I'm Steven Wacherno. We will be back here. We're going to start at 3:30 this time.
Yeah.
I promise. We're going to start at 3:30 next time and going to be recapping, who's left in the gauntlet. And then we're going to do SmackDown and Raw, things like that of that nature. And yeah, so I think we will be good right now. Waiting for our producer to look somewhere near me before I do a full abrupt ending. But yeah.
Robbie, my favorite gooner.
Robbie. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you.